A second set of documents that we have available is what we are calling is the learnings documents or the learnings pillars. Now remember that E3 is the most important pillar for your strategic case study exam. So we have created learnings from every chapter that you should be absorbing, that you should be taking in, and you should be remembering from that specific chapter. So see how comprehensive our study model is. We first give you the notes. With those notes, we'll give you the learnings as well. So at the end of every chapter, let's say you've gone through chapter number 1. So the learnings at the end of every chapter will tell you what you are supposed to focus on from that chapter. And then after that, we have revision mind maps as well, which I have spoken about. So these three together make sure you've not missed out on anything, you don't miss anything, and you learn in the perspective of a case study exam. So this learning document that we have available for our students is something that is again one of a kind. It's only and only created by us. You'll only find it if you sign up with us, and it's a one of a kind document that makes your study very, very, very directed. So this document helps you look at certain case studies type questions and objectives you must have in your mind to accomplish whilst studying each chapter from our study notes. So from each chapter, what are you supposed to accomplish? What are you supposed to learn? What are you supposed to remember? All of that is mentioned in these learnings. And let me showcase it to you. So for the purpose of showcasing, I've just taken up E3 chapter number 1. And let's say I'll take topic number 1 itself. So after you've gone through the notes, this blue box tells you what you are supposed to know, what you are supposed to remember. So for any kind of strategy, I'm taking topic number 1, which speaks about strategy. So for any kind of strategy, you must understand the resources, the environment, and the stakeholders. So what I'm trying to tell you is from chapter number 1, you must simply know that when you are implementing any strategy, you should be thinking about the resources that we will require, the environment that I'm going to operate in, and the stakeholders that will be affected. So I'll keep this in mind, and then when I go to my case study style mock questions or whatever, if the topic of what should you keep in mind when making a strategy for your company, for example, comes up, then you know that you have to write from the resources perspective, from the environment perspective, and from the stakeholder perspective. So this learning gave you a specific area or a specific question or a specific objective that you should be fulfilling from chapter number 1. And for chapter number 1, there are only 4 to 5 learnings as you see over here. If you can answer these learnings in your own words, if you can remember and recall these learnings in your own words, chapter number 1 is done, is finished. You don't have to look at anything else. You don't have to look anywhere else. It is very important that we focus on these learnings throughout our preparation. And we have these learnings document available for you for the E3 syllabus entire, P3 syllabus entire, and F3 syllabus entire. So we are giving you the best possible chance to summarize your study, to center your study, direct your study, so that you're not looking at unnecessary parts, unnecessary explanations. We'll tell you which are the most important topics. We'll put a star, or we'll tell you this is the most important topic you should know from this chapter in your own words. So what we recommend is students take up a learning, close your eyes or shut the notes and see if you are able to deliver an explanation of the same. For example, corporate governance. Are you able to deliver an explanation of what corporate governance is, how it works, what is the UK corporate governance course? If you are able to come up with an explanation of this in your own words, you are good to go. You are okay to move on to the next topic. So it acts like a revision area, plus it acts as a directed study area, focused study area, And we have this available for all chapters of E3, P3 and F3, making your study very, very focused, very, very directed. So at every step, we are giving you material that is one of a kind, created by us specifically for you, so that you can pass this exam. So again, under the recording of this class, this E3 learnings document will be present for you to download and for you to use. We want to help you as much as we can as part of this free mini course, and that is why we are giving you the document as well, so you can study it at your own pace and gain the maximum benefit from it. Thank you for being here.